Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Janelle Brown is facing the tough choice of whether or not to sue Kody for Coyote Pass as Sister Wives Season 19 progresses. In actuality, though, she's making time to unwind and have fun with pals. Fans adore seeing Janelle smiling and enjoying a great time with friends after the challenging year she had. Watch what transpired during the TLC star's trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, with her crew. Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, enjoys a girls' trip. Janelle Brown has been rather active in the last few months. She has shared a number of pictures from her travels on Instagram. The TLC actress is currently enjoying life to the fullest, from spending time with Maddie Brush to curling up with a good book. For the TLC star, a trip to Louisiana looked like the ideal option. The girls' journey to New Orleans. To put it mildly, Bourbon Street has a very varied music scene. Janelle said as the caption for her Instagram photo, "We ended up at a dueling piano bar, then saw a street performance, and finished the evening at @jogs_restaurant. A brief video of her excursion, featuring a glimpse of the delicious supper she and her pals enjoyed, was attached. Despite the turmoil on screen as Season 19 progresses, fans really enjoyed watching the TLC star have fun. Instagram users posted, "My all-time favorite is you. I'm 53, but when I grow up, I want to be just like you, Red Heart. Janelle, you have my undying love. I'll place the order for your shirts. Enjoy your vacation in New Orleans to the fullest. I'm very glad to see you content. Red Heart, Red Heart. Janelle, I would really like to meet you because you are so gorgeous." Will the TLC star's adventures be seen by fans? The drama and damaged sentiments in Sister Wives Season 19 have been excessive thus far. Janelle and Kody Brown had a heated argument about splitting Coyote Pass that ended in nothing. The family's travels and adventures around the world are missed by many people. There have been whispers of a spin-off starring Christine and Janelle Brown, but it's unlikely that viewers will get to see much of it in the rest of the season. Following the women's permanent departure from polygamy and Kody Brown, fans are eager to see what they have been up to. Regarding Janelle Brown's visit to New Orleans, what were your thoughts? Would you like to see more of her entertaining experiences on TLC? Remember to add your own ideas and opinions in the comments section. After relocating Meri Brown to Utah, Sister Wives, Kody Brown breaks down in tears. In the most recent Sister Wives episode, Kody Brown breaks down in tears as he bids Meri Brown farewell, signaling the end of their protracted and complex relationship. Viewers will see the emotional consequences as Kody puts Meri off at her new house in Utah in Sunday's episode. In a moving confessional, Meri considers the significance of this moment following years of ups and downs in their marriage. "I've left Flagstaff. He and I are no longer married." She embraces the new beginning as a crucial phase in her path, saying, "I'm starting this new life." Meri revealed earlier in the season that she had decided to ask her church for approval to divorce Kody. Her relocation to Utah marks the start of a new chapter in their marriage, which has now been irrevocably ended. An emotional farewell. Kody inhales deeply as he gets ready to leave Meri's new house, clearly struggling with the situation. He informs her, "Meri, it's the end of an era." Meri nods, and the two give one another a passionate embrace. "It was a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down," adds Kody, fighting back tears. Meri, who has frequently perceived Kody as emotionally aloof, is taken aback by his response. "Your emotional outbursts never cease to amaze me. I simply don't get it," she says. Kody tries to clarify by thinking back on their enjoyable moments together. "I just feel like my life isn't upside down when I look at it." He remarks, "It feels like we had something." Adding, "We had something really good," Meri concurs. To view below, hit play. From multiple marriage to living alone. Kody's emotional collapse highlights the significant transformations he has undergone in recent years. He navigated the difficulties of plural marriage while being married to 4 women at one time. But the dynamics of his family have changed significantly. In 2021, Christine Brown declared her intention to leave the multiple marriage, and the following year, Janelle Brown separated from her husband. Kody is now exclusively married to Robyn Brown, his fourth wife, after Mary moved to Utah, and their marriage was formally terminated. Kody says, "It's the weirdest thing and heartbreaking to see my marriages fall apart," in reference to his moving family. Going ahead, Kody and Mary seem to part ways amicably despite the hardship. "I'm glad you and I got that figured out," Kody says, thanking them for being able to stay friends. "I'm happy that we can be buddies. You are my favorite ex-wife, which makes me happy." Mary's departure marks the conclusion of years of self-acceptance and personal development, not merely the termination of her marriage. Fans of Sister Wives are left wondering how the Browns will continue to manage their constantly shifting connections as she embarks on a new life in Utah. A new phase in the Browns' history. Viewers are curious to see what the future holds for the Brown family, as Kody's multiple marriages are now essentially over. Will the friendship between Kody and Mary last? What effects will the modifications have on Kody and Robyn's relationship? Sister Wives promises to give viewers a close-up look at one of the most intricate stories on reality TV as season 19 progresses, by delving further into the family's changing dynamics. In the midst of her weight loss battle, Sister Wives star Christine Brown has returned with fresh information. The 52-year-old started recording her physical objectives in 2022. In order to achieve her objectives, she turned to the pink drink. After Janelle joined her trip, the two started sharing images and videos from their training sessions. However, after losing 40 pounds this year, Christine has made great strides. Read on to witness her metamorphosis. How is Christine Brown doing today, Sister Wives? Christine's vacation to Italy with her husband David Woolley was one of her most recent updates. The Sister Wives star claims that following seeing the 1985 movie A Room with a View, she has been itching to visit Florence. Christine also mentioned how much she enjoys traveling with her spouse, and how she never passes up the chance to see famous sites when they are in a different nation. Aside from her travels, though, Christine's weight reduction makeover never fails to wow her fans. Christine shows off her 40 lb weight drop. Michael T has posted a number of images on Instagram showing individuals who have lost weight by adhering to her and her mother's method. The post also included Christine, who commented on the advantages of dropping 40 pounds. In contrast to how she looks now, the picture on the right depicts Christine at the beginning of their reality program. The picture she posted last month featuring inspirational quotes about pushing oneself to the maximum also made an impression on a lot of Sister Wives fans. These are some of the remarks she got. "You and Janelle have had such a positive and beneficial impact on my life. We all know that money helps, but I don't really feel like you're in this for the money. You are such a wonderful woman, and I'm so glad you're content. You seem so content and gorgeous. I'm very pleased for you. Christine, you look fantastic." Sister Wives. Christine's interest in season 19 is growing. Spoilers for season 19 episodes 10 and 11 were just made public by TLC. The network claims that David Woolley's proposal to Christine will be featured in episode 10. During their journey to Moab, Utah, he pops the question to the Sister Wives star by getting down on one knee. However, some of Christine's children respond differently to it, particularly Isabel, who fears that she might never see her biological father, Kody, again. In addition, Christine will meet with Janelle to introduce David Woolley in the 11th episode. Christine's life appears to be going well, but Kody still experiences heartache when he assists Mary in moving when she asks their church for a release. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, Isabel, the 20-year-old daughter of Christine and Kody Brown, assists her mother, Christine, and David Woolley in moving into their new house. Together, Isabel and Christine spent quality time together and spoke about what life will be like now that Christine is in a new relationship. When Isabel confides in her mother about David and Isabel Brown is worried about Christine's predicament. Isabel is assisting her mother Christine Brown and stepfather David Woolley with the transfer to their new Utah house in the Sister Wives episode, airing on November 17th. While taking a break from relocating, Christine and Isabel Brown had a deep discussion about what Isabel's relationship with her stepfather, David Woolley, will entail. David was attempting to replace Kody as her father, which worried Isabel. Isabel started crying at the thought of David attempting to take her father's position. David won't try to replace Dad, right? Isabel asked Christine. For us? Aspen Thompson, 29, Michael T. Padrone, 28, Paydon Brown, 26, Gwendolyn Brown, 23, and Truly Brown, 14, were the siblings who Isabel was referring to. No, because no one is going to replace your dad, Christine comforted her daughter. Nobody. He will be there for you if you need a father figure or someone similar. Christine Brown and David Woolley were married on October 7, 2023, after moving in together in early 2023. Isabel provides an update regarding her connection with Kody. Kody Brown has found it difficult to keep up positive relationships with his grown children. A number of the kids have complained that Kody is absent and doesn't try to build a relationship with them. The details of the rift between Isabel Brown and her father, Kody Brown, are revealed to fans during her confessional. Isabel explains with tears, "I'm concerned that my dad and the possibility of a close relationship with him are gradually disappearing. How beautiful would that be, David? He seems like a really present father to his kids. Therefore, I would adore having a relationship with my own father that is as wonderful as this. I fear that my relationship with my father will become bleak and eventually disappear." Christine Brown addressed Isabel's worries regarding David Woolley. Isabel really wants a father, she stated. However, she wants her father. Christine explained to Isabel that although David is a wonderful stepfather, his role is to love her and not to take the place of her father. Christine revealed, "My relationship with my dad is one of my favorite relationships. Therefore, it's sad to have your kids have daddy issues. It's quite difficult to have kids who have problems with their dad. If they got along well with him, I would adore it." The connection between Isabel and her sibling and their stepfather, David Woolley, would eventually become more comfortable. What do you think of Isabel claiming that she has a bleak relationship with her father? Tell us in the comments below. Christine Brown and Janelle Brown of Sister Wives would strongly like not to be included in Kody Brown's victim narrative. They talked to information regarding their present relationship with their former partner. When you point the finger at someone, keep in mind that you have three people pointing back at you. Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and essentially, your ex-husband Kody Brown. Janelle and Christine are not amenable to the Sister Wives patriarch accusing his former spouses of trash-talking him for not loving them on the November 26th episode of Sister Wives. One-on-one. I think he's trying to find fault because he's not liking things that are happening in his life, Christine said in an exclusive interview with Francesca Amaker of News. So he's trying to find fault with other people. Agreed with Janelle. I feel bad that he feels like that. But it does feel like he's trying to find a reason. Christine clarified that he is specifically looking for an explanation for why he is currently separated from some of his 18 children. However, in her opinion, he needs to fix his relationship with his kids, which is his responsibility. The man in the mirror might be the first person he wants to start with. Everyone gets along because Janelle and Christine maintain that they are on Team Everyone. We actually would love Kody to have a great relationship with all of his children, and I do whatever I can to facilitate that, Christine added. She stated that after moving to Utah, she has had occasion to postpone all of her plans when she finds out that Kody is traveling from Arizona to accommodate her 13-year-old youngest daughter, Truly, so she can spend time with her dad. Both would also concur that Kody's conflict with his older kids. The reality star has said he doesn't now communicate with Janelle's 25-year-old son Garrison and his 22-year-old son Gabriel, contributed to the breakdown of their decades-long marriages. According to Christine, who declared the dissolution of their 25-year union in November 2021, she thought their relationship was okay for years. Until one day, she continued, I realized that it just wasn't the relationship that I was looking for my kids. And it wasn't a relationship I was looking for myself. And then I was like, okay, well now that I found that, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go, and I'm not going to stay anymore. So for me it was instantaneous. In the meantime, Janelle believed that after almost 30 years of dating, she and Kody had gradually started to drift apart. She said, every relationship ebbs and flows, referring to overcoming past difficult times. But we really had hit a very different point now where we were just so very opposite. Janelle realized it was time to move on after she learned that he had grown distant from some of their 6 children. Because look, she replied, I would have stayed if the kids were okay. I'm glad that I'm in the place I am now. But I think for me, it was more just a progression of a relationship, which I never imagined would happen for me. I thought we'd be married forever. Although she and Kody are no longer spiritually connected, they are still linked by their children. They have a 29-year-old son named Logan, a 28-year-old daughter named Maddie, a 26-year-old son named Hunter, and an 18-year-old daughter named Savannah, as well as an expanding number of grandkids. That's why she and Christine have both learned to be friendly, especially when they're together for family gatherings. And in the future, they both want to take their relationship from cordial to downright friendly. When Janelle said, I do hope that eventually time heals, so I'm hoping that over time, he can find a relationship with the children that he's estranged from now. And I just hope that there is peace. There's a place that we get where we're all peaceful. Additionally, history indicates that there will likely be many more Brown weddings in the future. Look at all the family members who have already shown their love for one another. Mary disclosed on Instagram in January 2024, a year after she and Kody Brown declared their split, that she had started seeing Amos Andrews the previous October. However, Mary posted a confirmation on Instagram in February 2024 that they had ended their relationship. On Sister Wives, Kody Brown commented, she looked like a soccer mom, referring to his 2009 encounter with Robyn, a single mother at the time. She had a van, 3 kids, and was divorced. I thought, I didn't need a van, a divorced woman, and 3 kids in my life. That's just trouble. However, after almost 10.5 years, the couple is still going strong, adding a 12-year-old boy named Solomon and a 7-year-old daughter named Ariella to their family. Adding more teammates is not part of the strategy. During the December Sister Wives one-on-one special, Robyn stated, I really struggle with it because it feels like, oh well, those didn't work. So, on to someone new, speaking to Mary, Janelle, and Christine departing the fold. That's hard for me. That's really hard for me. It feels disrespectful. She won the family and the man. Christine Brown declared, I finally found the love of my life, David. The first time he held me close, it felt like my soul took its first breath. He's wonderful and kind, incredible with my children, and an adorable grandpa. I never dreamed I could find a love like this. On Valentine's Day 2023, she formally announced her relationship with David Woolley. He expanded the fantasy with a spring proposal 2 months later. Christine told People, David tells me I'm beautiful every day and treats me like a queen. I've never been in love like this before, and the world seems like a brighter place with him in it. Madison Brown, now 28, Janelle's eldest daughter, and the first of the 18 Brown children to go down the aisle, married Caleb Brush at a 2016 outdoor wedding in Montana that was caught on video by TLC. Josephine joined big brother Axel, 6, and big sister Evie, 4 in February, marking nearly 7 years after their first date. In March, Maddie, who lives in North Carolina, posted on Instagram, 1 month as a family of 5 and my heart is bursting. I didn't know this kind of peace amongst chaos could be had. Mary Brown's lone child Leon Brown has moved to Denver with partner Audrey Chris 4 years after their engagement was featured on the TLC reality show. My Sweetest Symphony, Leon 28, extolled about their proposal. Life with you truly is so sweet, added Audrey. Being your partner and watching your growth and coming into yourself over the years has been an honor and joy. This past October, Logan Brown, 29, the oldest child, reunited with his longtime lover Michelle Petty in Arizona. It was a beautiful day, and this mama's heart was mushed the whole time. Janelle wrote about her son's wedding on Instagram. You always have such a sense of peace when your children find amazing life partners. Michael T. Brown quipped that she and Antonio Tony Padron had already put their marriage vows to the test when they welcomed twins Archer and Ace into the world in November 2022, more than 6 years after their 2016 wedding. The 27-year-old, who is also the mother to 2-year-old Avalon, said, "We have 3 children and 4 moves under our belt. A whole lot of good times and some hard times #surprise twins. But here we are still doing this whole marriage thing." Aspen Brown, 28, and her husband Mitch Thompson have taken trips from Paris to Alaska in the 5 years since they were married. However, they established roots in December of last year, with Mitch posting on Instagram, "We bought our first home just in time for Christmas." Christine's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, and her lover, Beatrice K. Ross, celebrated their 6 months together with chocolate fondue at the happiest place on earth before to their 1-year anniversary. Then came the most delightful part. In November 2022, the 22-year-old posted a picture of the rose-filled, candlelit proposal to Instagram with the caption, "I'm engaged." Sister wives, who's the real villain? Fans debate the blame game as the Brown family crumbles. As TLC's Sister Wives family falls apart, fans are embroiled in a heated debate over who the true villain is. The once unified Brown family has splintered, with Kody Brown's 4 marriages unraveling in a spectacularly public fashion. But as viewers dissect the drama, the question remains, who's responsible for the downfall of the family? Some point the finger at Kody, citing his neglect and favoritism. Others blame Christine Woolley, formerly Christine Brown, for shaking the foundation with her departure. Robyn Brown, often labeled as the favorite wife, is another common scapegoat. And then there's Meri Brown, whose complicated relationships within the family have led some to see her as a behind-the-scenes antagonist. Let's dive into the swirling accusations, fan theories, and character profiles to uncover who might truly be to blame for the Brown family implosion. Meri Brown, from victim to villain? For years, fans of Sister Wives felt deep sympathy for Meri Brown. The heartbreaking loneliness. Meri's storyline was defined by her loneliness and Kody's emotional withdrawal. Fans watched as Kody strung her along for years, only to declare that their marriage was over in front of the cameras. In the infamous tell-all special, Kody even encouraged Meri to find another man, an admission that left her stunned and humiliated. Meri's decision to leave Flagstaff. The turning point came at the end of season 18, when Meri announced her decision to leave Flagstaff and return to Utah. She framed it as a business decision, consolidating her ventures in one place. But fans couldn't ignore the underlying reality. Kody's complete rejection left her with no reason to stay. While many sympathized with Meri's plight, others began to question her role in the family dynamics. Accusations from the Brown children. The narrative around Meri shifted dramatically when the Brown children began speaking out. Peyton Brown's shocking claims. Peyton Brown, Christine's son, accused Meri of cruel and abusive behavior, a claim that sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fandom. Mykelti Padron speaks out. Christine's daughter, Mykelti, echoed Peyton's sentiments, stating that she wanted nothing to do with Meri. Mykelti went so far as to exclude Meri from major family events, including her gender reveal. Christine's position. Christine herself has distanced from Meri, declaring that she only maintains contact with Janelle Brown. In contrast, her relationship with both Meri and Robyn has completely deteriorated. Meri's mean girl reputation. Meri's portrayal as a victim began to unravel as fans revisited her behavior over the years. The Utah apartment incident. One incident that stands out is Meri's refusal to allow the family to walk through her apartment in the Utah home, which some viewed as unnecessarily territorial. Mocking Christine's cooking show. Meri's attitude toward Christine's fan-supported idea of a cooking show didn't help her case. Her apparent lack of support came across as dismissive and petty, fueling accusations of bullying. Fans react. Comments from fans on Reddit and social media reflect a growing consensus. She's always seemed like a mean girl type to me. Total bully. I get that her behavior stems from insecurity, but it doesn't excuse her actions. Maybe that's why no one ever invited her over during COVID. Robyn Brown, the favorite wife narrative. If Meri isn't the villain, could it be Robyn? Robyn has long been accused of monopolizing Kody's time and affection. As the only legally married wife, many fans believe Robyn contributed to the downfall of the plural marriage dynamic. Her close relationship with Kody, and the perception that she manipulated situations in her favor, have made her a target of fan ire. Kody Brown, the common denominator. Amid the finger-pointing, one fact remains undeniable. Kody Brown is the common denominator in all the failed relationships. Neglect and favoritism. Kody's blatant favoritism toward Robyn alienated his other wives. His inability to address the needs and concerns of each wife led to feelings of neglect and resentment. Dodging accountability. Instead of taking responsibility for his role in the family's issues, Kody has consistently shifted blame onto his ex-wives, particularly Christine. His refusal to acknowledge his own shortcomings has fueled much of the dysfunction. Christine Brown, the catalyst for change. Christine's decision to leave the family marked a pivotal moment. While some fans view her as a hero for reclaiming her independence, others see her departure as the first domino in the collapse of the family structure. The fans are torn. Who is the true villain of Sister Wives? The fandom is deeply divided. Team Meri. Some fans still see her as a victim of Kody's neglect and the toxic dynamics of plural marriage. Team Christine. Others celebrate Christine as a trailblazer for change, even if it meant breaking the family apart. Team Robyn. A significant portion of fans blames Robyn for monopolizing Kody's attention and disrupting the balance. Team Kody. Many agree that Kody is the root cause of the family's issues, with his inability to lead fairly and effectively. Final verdict, misguided soul or true villain? Meri Brown's journey is one of complexity and contradiction. While her loneliness and rejection evoke sympathy, her past behavior toward the family raises questions about her role in the family's dysfunction. Is Meri a misunderstood, misguided soul trying to navigate a toxic environment? Or is she a covert antagonist whose insecurities and actions contributed to the family's downfall? The answer might depend on which side of the Sister Wives saga you're on. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more Sister Wives updates. Sister Wives bombshell. Meri Brown is done being Kody's sacrificial lamb and keeping secrets. Meri Brown, the first wife of Kody Brown, is finished playing the loyal scapegoat for the Brown family's dysfunction. After years of humiliation, heartbreak, and loyalty that went unrewarded, Meri is ready to flip the script and potentially expose Kody like never before. For years, Meri has remained a complex figure within the Sister Wives fandom. She has endured public ridicule for her infamous catfishing scandal, Kody's cold indifference, and her isolation within the family. But now, it seems Meri is done biting her tongue. With her newfound independence, will Meri finally spill the tea on the secrets she's been keeping? Here's everything you need to know about Meri's breaking point, her plans to reclaim her narrative, and why Kody Brown should be very, very nervous. Meri Brown, the scorned first wife. Loyal to a fault. Meri Brown's loyalty to Kody has been both her strength and her downfall. Even after Kody publicly humiliated her during the catfishing scandal, Meri stayed. She endured his emotional neglect and the breakdown of their relationship, hoping for reconciliation that would never come. For years, fans have criticized Kody for stringing Meri along while giving her little to no affection or respect. Many argued that he kept her around for optics, using her loyalty as proof that his plural marriage system could work, even when it clearly wasn't. A confidant turned outsider. In the early seasons of Sister Wives, Meri was more than Kody's wife. She was his confidant. As the first wife, she had insider knowledge of Kody's relationships with his other wives. But as their marriage disintegrated, so did her role in the family hierarchy. Despite her struggles, Meri stayed quiet for years, even as fans called for her to leave and share her side of the story. Now, it seems the dam has finally broken. Done playing nice. Why Meri doesn't have to play by the rules. Unlike Janelle and Christine, who have kept their comments about Kody measured for the sake of their children, Meri is under no such obligation. Her only child, Leon, is now an adult and isn't pressuring her to maintain a facade of civility. This gives Meri the freedom to say what she wants, and she's hinted that she has plenty to say. Breaking free from the shadow of scandal. For years, Meri's narrative has been dominated by the catfishing scandal that nearly broke her. While Kody used the incident to distance himself from her emotionally, Meri has worked hard to rebuild her life. With her independence firmly established, she's ready to reclaim her voice. What secrets could Mary spill? The truth about Kody's marriages. As Kody's first wife, Mary has had a front-row seat to the dynamics of his plural marriages. She knows the truth behind the public facade, and she may be ready to reveal it. Robyn's role. Mary has likely witnessed firsthand how Robyn's arrival changed the family dynamic, and how her close relationship with Kody alienated the other wives. Christine and Janelle's marriages. As someone who was there from the beginning, Mary could shed light on the cracks in Kody's relationships with Christine and Janelle long before their divorces. Financial secrets. Fans have long speculated about the Browns' finances. Could Mary reveal how Kody managed or mismanaged the family's resources? The real Kody Brown. Kody has carefully cultivated his image as a man trying to hold his family together against all odds. But Mary may have a very different story to tell about the man behind the scenes. Mary's transformation, from victim to victor, building a new life. Mary has made significant strides in her personal life since separating from Kody. She runs her successful LuLaRoe clothing business and owns a bed and breakfast in Utah. These ventures not only provide her with financial independence, but also give her a platform to tell her story on her own terms, hinting at a tell-all. In recent social media posts, Mary has hinted at a shift in her mindset. While she hasn't outright declared war on Kody, her cryptic quotes and bold statements suggest she's no longer holding back. Should Kody be worried? A nightmare come true. Mary has been Kody's most loyal defender for decades. If she turns against him, it could be disastrous for his reputation, especially as fans already question his role in the collapse of the family. Timing is everything. With Janelle and Christine dominating the media narrative, Mary's decision to speak out could overshadow their stories. If she times her revelation strategically, she could reclaim her spotlight and deal a significant blow to Kody's public image. What's next for Mary? Fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter of Mary Brown's journey. Whether she writes a memoir, sits down for a tell-all interview, or simply continues dropping hints on social media, one thing is clear. Mary is no longer staying silent. Her journey from loyal wife to independent woman is inspiring, and her willingness to speak her truth may finally give her the closure she deserves. Final thoughts. Mary Brown's transformation is a reminder that loyalty has its limits. After years of being mistreated and underestimated, she's ready to take control of her narrative and possibly bring Kody's house of cards crashing down. What do you think? Is Mary about to drop a bombshell that will change the sister wives story forever? Or is she simply reclaiming her peace and independence? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates on Mary's next moves.